20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Get ready, North Platte. Brigham's Tap Room has a brand new menu you do not want to miss. Catch all of the action on game day with your favorite teams. The Huskers, the North Platte Bulldogs, and the St. Pat's Irish on their big screens. Pair the excitement with our amazing drinks, and you've got the ultimate game day experience. Don't forget to enjoy axe throwing with your friends. Brigham's Tap Room, where great food, great drinks, and great times come together. Brigham's Tap Room, 1100 South Jeffers Street, North Platte.
10. The following is an Eagle Media Sports presentation. North Platte High Sports on NorthPlattePost.com, FM 98.1 and AM 1410 are brought to you by Another Round Sports Bar and Grill at River's Edge Golf Course. Premier Toyota, let's go places. Crawl Clinic Physical Therapy and Athletic Enhancement. Smokin' Double D's at Butch's and Hershey. Zeller Motors. Bad Apple Repair. Fix your iPhone or iPad. Rooster Roll-Offs. The Gathering Spot. And the Justin Thompson Agency. American Family Insurance. Today's game also brought to you in part by the D&N Event Center. Mid-Plains Community College. Runza. Great Plains Foot and Ankle. Farm Bureau Financial. Great Plains Health Home Care Equipment. Larry's Glass. Dave's Place. Puro Clean. Bill Summers Ford Honda Lincoln Nissan. Great Plains Health. Great Plains Health Sports and Therapy. And Shelter Insurance. Pete Falls and Brent Rogo. Watch today's game live at NorthPlattePost.com. Brought to you by WB's Fun Center and Brigham's. Here's the voice of the Dogs, Paxton Gordon.
Hey everybody, welcome in to the House, FM 98.1, AM 1410, and of course video live streaming on our WB's of Fun Center live stream, NorthPlattePost.com. Paxton Gordon here in the doghouse for what could potentially, is going to be the final game of the season for the Dogs at home, as they will be welcoming in Omaha South for the opening round of the A-2 Girls Playoff Districts. Of course, Dogs coming in a 6-game losing streak compared to Omaha South, who's currently sitting on a 13-game losing streak. There is some bright and some positive news for North Platte High School today. They will be seeing a new member of the team. Well, I would say not a new member, but a member that we haven't seen in a long time suit up for today's ball game. Kiki Williams, that's right. Kiki Williams is suited up today for North Platte High School, though it is yet to be seen if she will be playing any significant minutes. She's not in the starting lineup, but it's already a better start than it has been the last couple of weeks, where we haven't seen Kiki Williams come to play, and she is a force for the Dogs that is going to be welcomed in terms of not only the scoring, but also some tenacious defense. And I think more importantly, we've circled the scoring, because North Platte High School, the last couple of games in this 6-game losing streak, really has struggled to find consistent offense from really any point on the court. 43 points against Gary, 22 against Scottsbluff, 44 against Crete, another 32 against Scottsbluff, and then 28 against Sydney. So the Dogs are really struggling to find a good, consistent flow of offense, but it does come at a good time that they're taking on Omaha South to start this playoff run, as Omaha South, man, they are really struggling this season, but are kind of almost like a Jekyll and Hyde type of team. They've had a couple of games where they've struggled to score 15 points. I can circle a certain amount of times they've scored less than 10. 53-7 loss to Columbus, 61-9 loss to Lincoln High, a 73-4 loss to Westview, a 75-5 loss to Millard West. But then they also put up some good numbers in some of their victories: 49 points against Burke, 35 against Buena Vista, 39 against Buena Vista, and then 57 against Burke, and then 30 against Omaha Northwest. So this team does have the functionality to get some shots, does Omaha South, but this seems to be a very heavily favored matchup for North Platte High School in today's game, and what is going to be the last game for North Platte High here at the Doghouse this season, as if they win, they will be traveling to Omaha. I know I just came back from Omaha from state wrestling. They'll be back in Omaha, and I will be back in Omaha tomorrow against the number 1 team in the A-2 district bracket, Millard North, who's 20-3 on the season. That, of course, is if the Dogs can take care of business today and defeat Omaha South and the Packers. We'll step aside, take a break here on our Quick Stop pregame show. 27 locations open 24 hours a day. Quick Stop, always open right around the corner.
Save money at the pump at Quick Stop with the Dino Pay app. Dino Pay offers contactless payment using your preferred debit or credit card. The schemes add up with 12 cents per gallon and even more on Tuesdays and Thursdays with rollbacks for savings of 15 cents per gallon. Savings with Sinclair Dino Pay, saving you at the pump. Don't forget Frazzle Gourmet Slushes and For Real Shakes and Smoothies. Gourmet coffee at everyday low prices on your favorite beers.
Hands of Heartland has offered support and services for those with developmental disabilities in Nebraska since 1998 and is now bringing those services to the North Platte area. Residential services, respite services, community services, and even day services. Hands of Heartland offers a full array of services from 24-hour supports to just a few hours per week. Learn more today online at handsofheartland.com. That's handsofheartland.com. Hands of Heartland, providing creative opportunities to live and grow.
Get ready for the ultimate fun day out. Start at Brigham's Tap Room with a brand new menu you won't want to miss. Catch all of the action on game day with your favorite teams on our big screens. Pair the excitement with amazing drinks, and you've got the ultimate game day experience at Brigham's Tap Room. And when you're ready for more fun, head over to Wild Bill's Fun Center. So our action-packed arcade, down pins in our bowling alley. Gear up for an epic laser tag battle. There's something for everyone at Wild Bill's, where the fun never stops.
Got a crack? Get it fixed fast at Larry's Glass. From windshields to windows, Larry's Glass in North Platte has been your trusted glass repair and replacement experts for over 40 years. Whether it's your car, home, or business, Larry's Glass gets it done right the first time. They've also got a job for you if you've got the talent. Don't let a little crack become a big problem. Call Larry's Glass at 532-7675 or stop in at 211 East 5th. Fast, friendly, and reliable service you can count on.
This is the Bulldog Pregame Show from FM 98.1 and 1410 AM. Presented by Quick Stop. Always open right around the corner. Quick Stop.
Welcome back here to the Doghouse, FM 98.1 AM 1410, live streaming on, of course, our WB's Fun Center live stream. Let's jump into our Owls Lock and Safe keys to the game. Owls Lock and Safe securing North Platte and the surrounding areas for over 50 years. It's going to be a pretty easy game for North Platte High School in terms of setting their offense up in the paint. This Packers squad of Omaha South, not the tallest in the world. Currently, their two highest, Vivian Hodolly at 5'6", and then Genevieve Hodolly at 5'5", with Destiny Rodriguez Cabeza at 5'5", and Aubrey Harper at 5'5" as well. So the Dogs will have a height advantage, of course, almost a clear across the board, but in general. And when does North Platte's offense really start to click? When the Dogs can really get things rolling on the interior, setting it up down low with Addison Ewing to then pass it out to the perimeter for an open shot or a good cut into the lane from the speedy, quick guards that North Platte High School comes in. It will be a pretty easy affair in the way, if you look at just a straight up height on height for North Platte High School, but that doesn't mean that it's a super easy road. They have to convert, of course, and that's always been the trouble for not just the girls, but also the boys this season, is converting on their offense and really getting good shots to fall in. On the defensive side, we're not really going to see much of anything too extreme coming from North Platte High School. I expect at least this team to continue to stay aggressive on the defensive side, maybe try to jump out to a quick early lead with some full court press, and then as the game slowly trickles on, kind of wean that back. But I wouldn't be shocked if we see right off the rip North Platte High School go to that full court press, force Omaha South to really make mistakes in transition and to set their offense up. And then if the Dogs can force those mistakes, then you're looking at clean offense on the other end. So look for some good reaching steals, full court press for the defensive start for North Platte High School, and then offensively inside out is the way to go. Of course, that was our Owls Lock and Save keys to the game, securing North Platte and the surrounding areas for over 50 years here in our Quick Stop pregame show. 27 locations open 24 hours a day. Also, as a quick reminder, if you did not see where the boys will be playing because the bracket had not been dropped yet, well, they're in the A3 district. They will be traveling to Columbus. That's right, a fabled foe that has escaped the jaws of victory for North Platte a couple of times this season. The Dogs will be traveling to Columbus to take on the Discoverers on Friday with tip-off at 6 o'clock in Columbus. That's a very good matchup for North Platte High School, I think. Dogs drew a really, really, really good opponent, even though they were the bottom of the bracket in terms of their overall power projections. I'm thinking that with this draw of Columbus, you could potentially be seeing the Dogs move on to the next round to take on Omaha West Side if they do come away with the victory. Of course, they have to get it done on Friday. North Platte High School girls basketball just about to begin. The Dogs will be taking on Omaha South and the Packers. Dogs currently on the season for their record sit at 6-16 compared to the 2-19 of Omaha South. Dogs on a 6-game losing streak. Omaha South on a 13-game losing streak. Winner travels to Millard North tomorrow for a chance at the championship match of the A2 district playoffs. You'll, of course, have to see that and potentially see if the Dogs can do it when we come back here to the Doghouse. FM 98.1, AM 1410, and as always, video live streaming on our WB's Fun Center live stream, NorthPlattePost.com.
Phone that's on the fritz, don't sweat it. Bring your bad apple to Bad Apple Repair, located right inside Stellar Motors. From cracked screens to busted speakers and even those stubborn charging ports, they got you covered. Fast, friendly, and reliable Bad Apple Repair will have your device working and looking like new in no time. Don't wait. Swing by Zeller Motors and get your Apple back in the game.
Starting something new can be challenging. At Mid-Plains Community College, we see what it takes to build your dreams and through our educational instruction, make them a reality. Whether you are learning a new skill that can take your professional career to the next level, or you're looking to change your life through our educational offerings, you can build a successful future. Enroll today and begin transforming your future at mpcc.edu. That's mpcc.edu.
Ben is in a sticky situation.
I got so excited for my fresh baked runs of cinnamon rolls that I forgot to grab a napkin.
Now you got cinnamon roll fingers, and they're so ooey.
And gooey. I can't grab a spoon to dig into my delicious homemade chili.
Maybe you should call for help?
Oh, I'll call my mom. Oh, I've ruined my phone.
Worth it, though. Get Runza's homemade chili, fresh baked cinnamon rolls, and a napkin today. Because from the way we make it to the way it makes you feel, Runza makes it all better.
Hi, this is Dr. Chris Kroll. At Kroll Clinic, we specialize in all areas of rehab, from daily aches and pains to sports injuries, motor vehicle accidents, or post-surgical care, where there is premier facility for concussion recovery. Visit us at KrullClinic.com, that's KRULL Clinic.com, or come visit us at Westfield Shopping Center in North Platte. We are committed to getting you back in the game of life without those annoying facility fees.
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back here to the Doghouse, FM 98.1, AM 1410, and of course, video live streaming on our WB's Fun Center live stream, NorthPlattePost.com. It is time for our Double Dips Ice Creamery starting lineup. Double Dips Ice Creamery in the historic Canteen District in North Platte offers 24 plus different flavors of hand-dipped ice cream served in a variety of ways. They also have available the ice cream trailer as springtime is upon us. And if you want to get something for the springtime, get the ice cream trailer for all your outdoor events. Starting in the starting lineups here for the Packers of Omaha South, Genesis Ruiz, the 5'3" sophomore, gets the start alongside Genevieve Hodley. She'll get the start, the 5'5" junior. Vivian Hodley also gets the start, the freshman at 5'6". Expected 5'5" as well. Also getting the start, Gabriela Ceballos and Jasmine Cervantes Garcia, the 5'1" freshman guard for the Packers We're 2-19 on the season. For North Platte High School and the Bulldogs, of course, getting the start as always, J.C. Burke. The 5'8 sophomore guard gets the start alongside Josie Douglas, the 5'9 sophomore. Also getting the start, Addison Ewing, the 6-foot-tall senior, who's going to have a very strong game today against Omaha South, just based off of how she's matched up height-wise. She's going to have no real competition in terms of defense. And then also getting the start, Abby Kamensky, the, of course, 5'8 senior, alongside Katie Titus, the 5'8 junior. So Kiki Williams will not be getting the start today for the Dogs, again, still resting up that leg injury, left leg injury she suffered, I think, 6 to 7 weeks ago. She's back today. Would be shocked if we see her come off the bench potentially at one point, or at least is still trying to work her way back into game shape. But it's time to get things underway. Currently 6:04 in our time and temp, brought to you in part by Lindemeyer Law Offices. There's the tip that's won by North Platte. Unfortunately, it's going to bounce off the fingertips of Josie Douglas as well as J.C. Burke off the initial rip. And because of that, North Platte's going to be already on the back end of things when it comes to setting things up. As had going to go now the way up with the steal, Abby Kamensky. To the far side, Douglas. Douglas now with the basketball will swing it to the near side. And that's going to be a foul, as that's tipped out. Correction, going to be tipped out of bounds by the side of Omaha South. As here's a three for Douglas on the way. It's no good. Tip. Katie Titus trying to get the rebound, but she couldn't do so. And there on the defense was Evie Hodeley. As Hodeley now will inbound it in here to Genesis Ruiz. Up the court with it comes Genevieve Hodeley. Hodeley has that ball tipped into the air, and it's stolen away by Abby Kamensky. To the far side, Douglas. She tries to pass the ball to Addison Ewing at the free throw line. And Addison Ewing gets her first 2 points today, as now to the far side, looking to dribble the ball up, Genevieve Hodeley. Hodeley slowly passes it into the far side. That's to her sister, Vivian Hodeley. Now, Hodeley back over with it to Genevieve Hodeley. Hodeley around the perimeter, gets a screen, now picks her dribble up in some trouble, passes into the corner to Genesis Ruiz. Ruiz back to Hodeley. Genevieve Hodeley around the perimeter, into the paint she goes, into a double team. That's going to be a travel for Genevieve Hodeley. As that's now going to be, oh boy, a tough start here for the side of Omaha South. That ball going to escape through the hands of J.C. Burke, but now here comes Abby Kamensky freely into the basket, freely up for 2 points. As Kamensky now gets another bucket to her name, her first 2 points. So Kamensky gets 2 as well as J.C. Burke, as that ball is going to go out of bounds. Last touched by Omaha South, and Genevieve Hodeley. Now up the court with it comes the side of North Platte High School. The kick to Ewing on the far side. Now the kick to J.C. Burke for 3. Burke's for 3, and Burke is on fire already. That is another bucket for J.C. Burke. She's got 5 points and a quick timeout. Chlorine going to be called by Charles Nordcutt for the side of one. Omaha South Dogs up 7-0 early on in this ball game, absolutely crushing it against Omaha South early on. Good looks offensively, defensively getting a couple of big steals, and now North Platte trying to continue their ways of putting together some good offensive stretches. We'll see how they can continue onward with those good stretches. 6:25 left to go here in our first quarter of play on FM 98.1, AM 1410. And of course, as always, video live streaming on our WB's Fun Center live stream is now an inbounds on the far side for Genesis Ruiz and Omaha South. Ruiz with the ball now underneath the baseline to the near side with it, gets it to Genevieve Hodeley. Hoadley back to Ruiz. Ruiz back to Hoadley. Hoadley with some clear space into the paint. She goes. Great pass down low. Blocked by Addison Euling. And rebounded there by Abby Kamensky. It's up the court now. With it comes Kamensky with some speed. Passes it down low to Katie Titus, but that's going to bounce off of Katie Titus's foot. And because of that, we're going to have a inbounds for Genesis Ruiz as Shelby swung all the way up the court. Picked off by Addison Euling. Bad pass by the Packers, and now here comes Josie Douglas to Kamensky. Down low to Katie Titus. Titus is shot way off the mark. That's going to be rebounded on the side by Vivian Hoadley, her first rebound. Hoadley up the court to her sister Genevieve Hoadley. Hoadley around the perimeter, picks her dribble up. Now swings it to Garcia. Garcia back to Ruiz. Now to Hoadley. Genevieve Hoadley into the paint, tipped again by Addison Euling, and up comes Josie Douglas. 7-0 on our wicked fast scoreboard in favor of North Platte High School as a foul is going to be called, and Phoenix Brown will look to check in. That foul is going to go against Genesis Ruiz. That's the first foul for Ruiz in today's ball game. As checking in now, Phoenix Brown and Chloe Hanneborg from North Platte High School as Douglas's first free throw is going to be short. 0 for 1. Start this ball game for Josie Douglas. And she gets set to fire in her second free throw. That one's no good. Fought for. Rebound on the side by Genevieve Hoadley. And now Genevieve Hoadley will take it up the court. Swings to Garcia Ruiz. Excuse me, to Genesis Ruiz. Now Hoadley crosses over. Hoadley into the lane. She'll step back and reset things offensively for the Packers to Garcia. Garcia to Genevieve Hoadley. Hoadley on the left wing. Now with some good passing, finds Ceballos. Now Garcia throws a half-contested shot up. No good, and it's rebounded by Genesis Ruiz, and the Packers will reset things offensively. Garcia here on the left wing. Oh, and there's going to be a foul called against Abby Kamensky. First foul for Kamensky today. As time is called, and here comes the substitution for the Packers as Juana Cortez Valdeva will check in. As with the inbound now comes Vivian Hoadley. Hoadley pass to her sister Genevieve Hoadley. She'll get the screen from Valdivia. And now Hoadley with the ball, trying to pass it, finds Genesis Ruiz on the left wing. Now it's tipped in the air, stolen away by Abby Kamensky, following the tip from Chloe Hanneborg. Kamensky going coast to coast, can't get the shot to fall. She gets the rebound out of bounds, and now there'll be an inbounds for the Packers of Omaha South underneath their basket. Genevieve Hoadley. Hoadley up the court, guarded by Chloe Hanneborg. There's that full court press I was talking about. North Platte High School. To the far side goes Genevieve Hoadley. In some trouble. Ball is stripped away by Abby Kamensky. And now up the court comes Abby Kamensky. Dogs leading 7-0 on our wicked fast scoreboard. As Josie Douglas on the far side of the court with the ball. Passes it to a three from Chloe Hanneborg. No good. Fought for. Rebounding at Phoenix Brown. Brown in a triple team, and a jump ball that will go the way of North Platte High School will be called. Now checking in comes Erlinda Vasquez Tercero for Omaha South as the inbound from Kamensky to Douglas in the right corner. She steps, thought about the three, drives into the paint, picks her dribble up in some trouble, throws it all the way out to Chloe Hanneborg, who's at the free throw line. Fire her shot. No good, and it's going to be rebounded by Genesis Ruiz. Her second rebound of today's game. Genesis Ruiz now up the court with it. Slowly but steadily will cross the half-court line and sets the offense up for the Packers of Omaha South. A little tip pass, stolen away by Kamensky. She keeps the ball in bounds. Kamensky going to go coast to coast. She shows a shot up. That's off the mark. That's going to be fought for and rebounded by Kamensky to a cutting in Addison Euling. She can't hold on to the ball. Douglas to Hanneborg. Hanneborg from 20. It's in. Chloe Hanneborg gets the bucket to fall as her first 2 points today. Is checking now back in comes J.C. Burke. That ball is stolen away. Another bad pass. This time Kamensky will get the layup to fall. And here comes Kiki Williams looking to sub in for the first time. And now another timeout. This time going to go the way of Omaha South once more. The Dogs now leading 11-0 with 3:18 left to go. when we come back here to the Doghouse on FM 98.1, AM 1410, and as always, video live streaming on our WB's Fun Center live stream or PlatePost.com.
Buying a car is not always the most pleasant experience, but it doesn't have to be that way. A quarter of a century. That's how long Premier Toyota has been in the North Platte community, delivering a car buying experience that's friendly, easy, and fun. Check PremierAutoplex.com first, then stop by 2600 South Willow Street in North Platte. See Premier Toyota for your next new Toyota or pre-owned vehicle. Premier Toyota at PremierAutoplex.com, just south of I-80, North Platte.
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back here to the Doghouse, FM 98.1, AM 1410, and of course, live streaming on our WB's Fun Center live stream. 3:18 left to go here in this first quarter. Dogs lead 11-0 over the Packers of Omaha South. Timeouts brought to you in part by Kevin McGann in the Fortify Group. Check out Kevin McGann in the Fortify Group. His location, 621 South Dewey, Sweet Pete. As well as our other sponsors in today's game, Premier Toyota. At Premier Toyota, you'll find an easy-to-work-with staff that'll help you find the perfect car for you. Whether you're looking for something new or pre-owned, Premier Toyota has a wide selection of vehicles for you to choose from, as well as another round bar and grill where fun meets fine dining. Inbounds will now come the way of the Packers and Genesis Ruiz, who will take it up the court, guarded by J.C. Burke, as Kiki Williams is subbed in for the first time today. She'll be guarding now Valdiva. As Valdiva passes to Ruiz. Ruiz around the perimeter, back to Valdiva. She's looking to drive in on Kiki Williams, picks her dribble up into a double team, passes it back to Genesis Ruiz here in the left wing. Ruiz has that tipped away by Chloe Hanneborg, and it will go out of bounds, and there'll be an inbounds on the near sideline from Genesis Ruiz and Omaha South. It's now throwing to the far side. They get the ball in to Tercero, and that is going to be a shot clock violation and a turnover for the Packers. Another one today. That is their fifth turnover in this ball game already. As up now coming, Josie Douglas in North Platte High School. Douglas here to the near side wing to J.C. Burke. Burke tries to get into the paint to Ewing. Her little 8-footer is way short. She fights for the rebound, and a jump ball will be called. That'll go the way of Omaha South. And the Packers is checking in. Genevieve Hodeley will now be checking in here for Omaha South. Now, up the court, Genesis Ruiz with it. To the far side to Hodeley. Hodeley has that stripped away by Chloe Hanneborg. Hanneborg, up she goes. Shot is no good, and a foul be called against Genevieve Hodeley. That is the first for Hodeley, is Ava Franzen as well as Abby Kamensky check in. As here comes an inbounds for for Kamensky to Franzen. That's no good, and it's rebounded by Vivian Hodeley, and up with it. Now comes Hodeley. Genevieve Hodeley now to the near side, guarded by Chloe Hanneborg, has that stripped out of bounds and off the fingertips of Chloe Hanneborg. Now the pass to Hodeley. She drives baseline into a double team. Her shot is way off the mark, and it's rebounded by Abby Kamensky, who now will take it up the court. Throw all the way up to Chloe Hanneborg. She lost control for a second, swings it to J.C. Burke for three. She has that wedged between the backboard and the rim, and because of that, we're going to have a member of the court go and unlodge it, and no good, as we will continue to have at least an effort to try and get it undone, and that time we're able to get the ball undone. As now here comes the substitution to check in. Destiny Cabeza will be checking in for one Omaha South, as as a 3 on the way from Hanneborg is no good. Kiki Williams' little floater after her first rebound today takes a couple dribbles and sneaks in. Kiki Williams now gets the bucket. And it's 13-0 on our Wicked Fast scoreboard before that ball almost intercepted. Another foul I think is going to be called this time. Going to go against Genevieve Hodalee. 13-0 with 1:31 left to go here in this first quarter. Is up the court now with it. To the far side, Chloe Hanneborg, who has the basketball. Hanneborg to Williams, to Kamensky for 3. No good. Fought for, rebounded by Chloe Hanneborg, and now here come the Dogs, once again trying to set things up. Another 3 from J.C. Burke is good. J.C. Burke now has 8 points for North Platte High School, her second 3 today, and that's stolen away by Burke. She looks to go all the way. Burke will stop. Shot will be taken away by Genevieve Hodalee, and that's the third foul for Genevieve Hodalee. Oh, my heavens. As now here comes the push in from free throws for North Platte High School. And J.C. Burke, 16-0, make that 17-0. 9 points for Burke as Kiki Williams will sub on out. Next free throw, no good. Going to be rebound on the side by Genesis Ruiz. As there's a foul for Chloe Hanneborg, her first. 17-0 with 55.9 seconds left to go here in this first quarter. North Platte High School really running away with it here on our Wicked Fast scoreboard. 17-0. To the far side, Genesis Ruiz now into a double team. Has that one tipped away. Ball's on the floor. Ruiz has found it, but it's going to be squeaked away and picked up by Abby Kamensky, who now looks to take it the full length of the court. Kamensky! No good as she is fouled from behind by Vivian Hodalee. And because of that, now there's another opportunity for North Platte High School here to try again. As they'll look to get things set up. Free throw, no good from Burke. It's 17-0 as another foul is going to be called. This one going to go against J.C. Burke. As 13 foul for the Dogs. Now here comes an inbounds and the pass up the court to Gutierrez, who checked in. She's targeting a double team. Gutierrez has that stolen away by Chloe Hanneborg before it gets stripped back into an out-of-bounds attempt for North Platte High School, as Ava Franzen will now be inbounding the ball for North Platte to the far side, J.C. Burke. Burke setting things up with 26 seconds to Franzen. Into the corner to J.C. Now to Phoenix Brown. Brown has that almost stolen away as there's going to be a jump ball between her and Juana Valdeva, and it will go the way of Omaha South on that reach in. 17-0 with 20 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Handoff now to Genesis Ruiz. Ruiz up the court, into the corner she goes, into a double team as Phoenix Brown almost got the steal, and with that we'll have another inbounds for Omaha South. As now the inbound to the near side, Vivian Hodalee. Hodalee with the basketball, passes it quickly in now to Cabeza. Stolen away though by Phoenix Brown. Brown up the court with some speed, one-on-one. Brown tries to pass it to Chloe Hanneborg with 3 seconds. Now to Fox, who fires for 3. No good. And that is how this first quarter will come to an end. Dogs leading into this one 17-0 when we come back.
Fast water, mold, and fire damage restoration services to the North Platte area. Bureau Clean knows how challenging those times can be to you and to your family. Their Nebraska-based experts have a winning, reliable combination of training and equipment partnerships. Local, fast service in the North Platte area. Their average on-site time is 60 minutes, and they'll coordinate with your local insurance provider. Give Bureau Clean a call now at 1-800-775-7876 and schedule a visit from a member of the team at Bureau Clean in North Platte.
North Platte Coast Sports.
Welcome back here to the Doghouse, FM 98.1, AM 1410, and video live streaming on our WB's Fun Center live stream. 17-0 as Josie Douglas's three is off the mark, no good, and rebounded by J.C. Burke. Her first rebound today. Kamensky's three is now off the mark as Katie Titus gets involved and gets her first rebound. And the Dogs will try again with Josie Douglas. No good. Burke with the rebound. Shot is up, and the shot is in from J.C. Burke. That is another bucket for Burke. She now has 11 total points. Our timeouts are brought to you in part by Kevin McGann and the Fortify Group. Check out Kevin McGann and the Fortify Group. His location, 621 South Dewey. Sweet B, as that shot is off the mark. And rebounded by Josie Douglas. Also, thank you to our Sports Zone sponsors here for today's game, as that's going to be ball tipped out of bounds by Ceballos. Also, thank you to our Sports Zone sponsors for today's game, Justin Thompson Family Agency. With the ever-changing industry standards, they pride themselves on top-notch customer service, no matter what type of insurance you are looking for. Farm, ranch, auto, home, life, or business, they have the answer for your insurance needs. As well as Kroll Clinic. Check out Dr. Chris Kroll and his crew at Kroll Clinic, located in the Westfield Shopping Center in North Platte and McCook, for all your sports-related injuries. 19-0 is the lead now for North Platte High School. 7:07 left to go here in this second quarter as Genesis Ruiz gets a screen from Hodeli. Now we'll go to the far side, trap it to a double team as she crosses half court. She somehow almost gets that ball found to her teammate Gutierrez, and it's stolen away by Katie Titus. Now Kamensky into the paint to Douglas. Beautiful pass and a beautiful feed for a bucket. Beautiful feed from Abby Kamensky to Josie Douglas. 21-0 is the lead here in this second quarter on our Wicked Fast scoreboard, as Genesis Ruiz now into the paint, and a foul is going to be called against Abby Kamensky, her second. With 6:32 left to go here in this second quarter, is with the inbound comes Vivian Hodeli. And that's going to be stolen away pretty easy by Josie Douglas. Now to J.C. Burke. Burke going to go coast to coast, and she can't get the shot to fall. Rebounded by Kamensky, and then a foul is called against, I believe that'll go against Gabriela Ceballos. And that's first for Cabellos. It's the first team foul for Omaha South, with Abby Kamensky now firing some free throws. She's got 4 points today, and she'll be short on her first one. As checking in now comes Jasmine Garcia. Out goes Vivian Hodeli. Her sister Genevieve Hodeli, 3 fouls on the bench. As Kamensky now fires a shot up, it's up and it is in. And now the lead ever slowly grows. 22-0. Genesis Ruiz with the basketball, crosses over, guarded by J.C. Burke, tipped away. Burke trying to fight for it, and she falls out of bounds. Well, that actually is going to be, I think, out of bounds last touched by Genesis Ruiz, as indicated by the official. As Kamensky, in her last free throws, 1 for 2, she got 5 points. The bounce pass now to Euling. Down low to the paint, wide open to Douglas. That's going to be stripped away. Picked up on the side by Gutierrez, and now Genesis Ruiz will take it to the near side up the court. 22-0, 5:53 left to go here in this first quarter, as a foul is going to be called from behind. I think it goes against J.C. Burke. It's going to be the second for Burke as Chloe Hannaborg and Phoenix Brown check in. 5:50 left to go in the second quarter on our Wicked Fast scoreboard. If you downloaded the MyPhillips 66 app yet, now you're missing out on so much savings with Wicked Fast. Here comes a 1-on-2 fast break for Chloe Hannaborg. No good on the shot. Rebounded by Phoenix Brown and then put back strongly by Phoenix Brown as that's her first rebound today. Excuse me, her second rebound today and her first points. 24-0 in favor of North Platte High School. Ruiz, guarded by Kamensky. Lost the ball for a second. Oh, and then almost stripped away by Phoenix Brown as it goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Bulldogs. Ruiz going to get that ball stripped away by Chloe Hannaborg, as now Genevieve Hodeli, the one to guard Chloe Hannaborg, and she swats that ball away from Abby Kamensky on the floor with it. Phoenix Brown trying to regain control of the basketball. Her shot is off the mark. Fighting for it, gets another rebound from Phoenix Brown, and she fires for 3. No good. Fought for, rebounded by Addison Euling to Phoenix Brown. Brown into the lane, and a foul's going to be called. That goes against Genevieve Hodeli. I believe that's the 4th foul for Genevieve Hodeli. And with that, we have some substitutions now. Going to have to check in. Erlinda Tercero for the Packers. As checking out, it's going to have to be Hodeli with her 4th foul. Phoenix Brown's free throw is short. Also checking in now comes Destiny Cabeza, as Hodeli checks out, as well as Jasmine Garcia. 24-0 here in the second quarter. 5 minutes left to go on our Wicked Fast scoreboard here. Game number 1 of the A-2 district playoffs. And that's going to be a foul. Actually, correction, we have a lane violation. That goes against Genesis Ruiz. And because of that, the Dogs will be once more getting a free throw from Phoenix Brown. She's 0 for 2 on that stint. And she'll make the last one. Now 1 for 3 as that ball's almost stolen away by Chloe Hannaborg. Ruiz up the court with it. And now a screen gets set. Ruiz crosses the half-court line, switched on to Abby Kamensky. Kamensky, though, with the hand, steals the basketball. Kamensky going coast to coast, short, gets the rebound. Oh, that one's no good again. Gets a second rebound, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds. Last touched by Genesis Ruiz, as that's back-to-back misses for Abby Kamensky, and a timeout is going to be called for North Platte High School and head coach Tyson Hammond. And with that, we'll step aside ourselves and take a timeout. We come back here to the Doghouse, FM 98.1, AM 1410, and video live streaming on our WB's Fun Center live stream, NorthPlattePost.com.
Is the day. After countless hours of research, cutting back expenses, and 9 months of anxiously waiting for her, today is the day you finally bring home your new car. It's also the day to protect her with an auto policy from Shelter Insurance. Our policies are competitively priced and include new car replacement coverage if anything were to happen to your new baby.
Ask me, Shelter Agent Brent Rogo, how to protect what you have waited for. Find me at 405 East C Street in North Platte.
In a lawsuit, a little extra liability protection can go a long way. I'm Justin Thompson at the Justin Thompson Agency. A personal umbrella policy from American Family Insurance offers $1 million or more of coverage over and above the limits of your auto and home policy. And it's affordable. Contact Justin at the Justin Thompson Agency at 501 South Dewey Street or call 534-2400 today.
American Family Insurance. North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back here to the Doghouse, FM 98.1, AM 1410, and live streaming on our WB's Fun Center live stream at NorthPlattePost.com as that ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by a Bulldog following the timeout from head coach Tyson Hammond. Our timeouts, as always, brought to you in part by Kevin McCann and the Fortifying Group. Check out Kevin McGann and the Fortifying Group. His location, 621 South Dewey, Suite B. So those are other sponsors here for today's game. Zeller Motor Company. Why not settle for ordinary when you can experience the difference at Zeller Motor Company? Phoenix Brown gets the fast break bucket following the steal. As now on the far side, Genesis Ruiz will get into a trap, lose the basketball herself, and it'll go off the fingers of a North Platte High School player. 27-19 with 4:15 left to go in this second quarter. Dogs in full control of this one as in the inbounds gets to Ceballos. Ceballos now trying to go up and under, and she gets called for the double dribble, and that's a turnover for the Packers of Omaha South as Hewlin gets the inbounds to Abby Kamensky. Up 27-0 here in this opening round of the A-2 Girls District Playoffs. Winner goes to take on Millard North. Out of three from Josie Douglas. No good off the back iron. Strong rebound by Hannaborg. Stripped away by Genesis Ruiz, but Hannaborg's able to recollect. Tipped away by Genesis Ruiz, and now up the court comes Vasquez. Erlinda Vasquez Tercero now passes the ball to Genesis Ruiz as Kiki Williams and J.C. Fox look to check in for North Platte High School. Ruiz splits through two defenders. Her shot into the air. Off the mark. She collects her own miss. And a foul is going to be called against North Platte High School as strong rebound by Genesis Ruiz. Her third rebound today. And Chloe Hannaborg gets stinged for her second foul. And to the free throw line, Genesis Ruiz goes. She'll make the first one, and there's the first points of today's ball game being scored by the Packers of Omaha South as Vivian Hodalee will check in. Off for North Platte High School goes Chloe Hannaborg and Phoenix Brown. Again, J.C. Fox and Kiki Williams have checked in for the Dogs with 3:35 left to go. Ruiz's second free throw is no good as Josie Douglas collects her second rebound and will slowly take it up the court. 27-1 on our wicked fast scoreboard. To Kiki Williams in the paint. She'll turn around on the jumper. Beautiful from Kiki Williams, using her height to her advantage. 29-1 with 3:18 left to go before halftime. Dogs are in full control of this ball game on our wicked fast scoreboard. Genesis Ruiz on the far side wing, trying to find some help. Oh, that's going to be tipped in the open court. Picked up by Josie Douglas. Douglas going coast to coast, and Josie Douglas gets another bucket. That's the fourth point for Josie Douglas. 31-1 now on our wicked fast scoreboard with 2:50 left to go here in this first half. To the near side, Ruiz trying to get past Abby Kamensky. Can't do it. Now into a double team. Ruiz picks her dribble up. Kiki Williams gets her hand into the basketball to try and get a steal, but instead gets the jump ball, and now will have an inbounds underneath the basket for Vivian Hodalee as J.C. Burke checks in. Hodalee will be inbounding the basketball. As Hodalee throwing it all the way out to Genesis Ruiz. Ruiz with the pump fake. Will dribble around and reset things up offensively for Omaha South. Ruiz with the ball. Trying to get a screen. Now we'll pivot around, pass it, and it's going to be picked up by Tercero. Back to Ruiz. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Now, here comes the drive. That's no good from Tercero, and that's going to be a turnover once more for Omaha South. 31-1 here in this second quarter. 2:18 left to go. As up now, Josie Douglas will come. Douglas, top of three-point line, into the corner. Great pass down low to Williams. Cross court and on over to J.C. Fox for three. Oh, it's airballed. Rebounded by Kiki Williams, and a foul will be called against Vivian Hodalee. Second foul for Hodalee, and a strong rebound. Second of the game for Kiki Williams. She has 4 points in her first game back since her injury almost 2 months ago. Now she'll go to the free throw line for the first time today. It's third team foul for Omaha South, as that first free throw from Kiki Williams is no good. Checking in comes Ava Franzen. As Williams now, next free throw. No good again. She tries to fight for it and grabs her own miss. And now Kiki Williams, who has picked up her dribble, needs some help. To Franzen at the free throw line. Ava Franzen. Beautiful feed from Kiki Williams, an even better shot from Ava Franzen. Her first 2 points, 33-1 on our Link It Fast scoreboard with 1:40 left to go. Ruiz in some trouble, throws the ball into the air, turned over. Kiki Williams going to go the other way with it. Williams short on the shot, rebounded by Douglas, and then they're going to call a foul for Josie Douglas with the over and back. Her first foul. And now checking in for Omaha South. Checking in now comes Jasmine Garcia. As out goes Erlinda Tercero. And now the inbounds from Hodali to Genesis Ruiz. Ruiz slowly up the court. 1:28 left to go. 33-1. Our Wicked Fast scoreboard. Ruiz to the far side, guarded by J.C. Burke. Now gets a screen. Ruiz into the paint. Swings it to Hodali, but then stolen away by Kiki Williams. She picks her dribble up, fires to J.C. Fox, and Fox now with some tempo throws it to J.C. Burke in the corner. Down low to Ava Franzen, and a foul is going to be called. I believe this will go. It's Gabriela Cabellos who will be dinged with the foul. And with that, Josie Douglas will have an inbounds underneath the basket. 1:07 left to go. 33-1 the lead. North Platte High School. The throw all the way out to Burke. Top of the three-point line. Guarded by Cabellos. Now back to Douglas. Douglas around the perimeter. Into the paint. Floats one. It's a high archer. And it takes a nice bounce in from Josie Douglas. She has 6 points. 35-1 on our Wicked Fast scoreboard with 52 seconds left to go before halftime. Genesis Ruiz now around the perimeter. Gets a screen from Garcia. She won't take it fully, and now will dribble to the near side. She hop steps. Her shot is no good. Last though off the fingertips of Kiki Williams, and an inbounds will come the way of Omaha South. 39.6 seconds left to go before halftime. Hodali throwing it all the way out now to Cabellos. Ball on the floor, still on the floor. Dogs trying to find it. It's going to be a kickball against Kiki Williams as it was by her legs. She couldn't see it. But it's going to be actually, correction, a kickball that was off the feet of Omaha South. I thought it was Kiki Williams that kicked that basketball, but they'll say it's off of Omaha South as Josie Douglas now up the court with it for the Dogs, leading 35-1 by a 1 second shot clock, game clock difference with 20 seconds left to go. Douglas around the perimeter, and a foul is going to be called. That goes against Gabriela Cabellos. Fourth for Cabellos, so that's now the second member. Excuse me, that's the third for Cabellos. As she's now drawing near her fourth foul, as that free throw from Josie Douglas is good. She's 1 for 3 with 7 points now for the sophomores. Burke checks out and Phoenix Brown checks in. Douglas, second free throw. Oh, that's off the back iron, no good. And it's rebounded by Vivian Hodali. Vivian Hodali now with 3 rebounds for Omaha South. Genesis Ruiz slowly up the court with it. Ruiz here to the near side. Guarded by J.C. Fox. Ruiz into the paint, into a triple team, got the shot blocked. No good on her second attempt. Her third attempt will result in a foul from Kiki Williams. First foul for Williams today, and how about the effort from Genesis Ruiz, getting not 1, not 2, but 3 rebounds off of her shots, and with 0.5 seconds, she'll go to the free throw line for the second time. She got 2 points. She's 2 for 3 from the free throw line. 36-2 the lead now for North Platte High School. As Ruiz will make the second. She's 3 for 4. She has 3 points as Douglas tried the half-court heave, but the time expires. And with that, we're going to halftime. North Platte High School off to a strong start in this first half against Omaha South. 36-3 in this game number 1 of the A-2 District Playoffs. Winner will be traveling to Millard North tomorrow to take on the number 1 team in this bracket. And we talk about how the Dogs were looking to really take advantage of a struggling Omaha South team with some good pressure off of the initial jump, and that is exactly what North Platte High School did. Defensively, they got their hands into the passing lane. They started off with that full court press like I was hoping that they would. They asserted their aggression from the get-go, and because of that, it's helped them jump out to this 36-3 lead. We'll step aside and we'll take a break. When we come back, we will have that's right, halftime show, quick stop halftime show, right here on FM 98.1, AM 1410, video live streaming on our WB's Fun Center live stream at NorthPlattePost.com.
Whether you're a weekend warrior, youth, or professional athlete, the Great Plains Health Sports Medicine Team has you covered. The team includes orthopedic surgeons, athletic trainers, and other healthcare specialists who spend their time at local high school and college sporting events, ensuring that athletes stay as injury-free as possible. In the event of an injury, the team remains committed to returning athletes to competition as quickly and safely as possible.
Contact the Great Plains Health Sports Medicine Team by calling 308-568-7456.
Are you in the market for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV? Look no further than Bill Summers Ford, Honda, Nissan, Lincoln for your next vehicle. Look online 24/7 at BillSummers.com. Bill Summers is Western Nebraska's leasing headquarters, and they have aggressive financing to get you into the vehicle you've been dreaming of. Check out all the inventory at BillSummers.com anytime. Bill Summers Ford, Honda, Nissan, Lincoln, where families are our business. Highway 83 and Walker Road in North Platte, and online 24/7 at BillSummers.com.
We're always around here. Stop. It's friendly, no you dance to your favorite trick. That's why stop. We're always stop.
Hands of Heartland has offered support and services for those with developmental disabilities in Nebraska since 1998 and is now bringing those services to the North Platte area. Residential services, respite services, community services, and even day services. Hands of Heartland offers a full array of services from 24-hour supports to just a few hours per week. Learn more today online at handsofheartland.com. That's handsofheartland.com. Hands of Heartland, providing creative opportunities to live and grow.
Puro Clean of North Platte delivers fast water, mold, and fire damage restoration services to the North Platte area. Puro Clean knows how challenging those times can be to you and to your family. Their Nebraska-based experts have a winning, reliable combination of training and equipment partnerships. Local, fast service in the North Platte area. Their average on-site time is 60 minutes, and they'll coordinate with your local insurance provider. Give Puro Clean a call now at 1-800-775-7876 and schedule a visit from a member of the team at Puro Clean in North Platte.
You're hungry and you don't want to time for Dave's.
You know how it goes. It's 6 p.m. already and nothing's planned for dinner. Let Dave's Place take care of it. With dine-in and carry-out, your family's meal is taken care of.
And Dave's Place has a big game on.
A family atmosphere with plenty of TVs to watch all the matchups you want. With homemade pizza, wings of almost any flavor, and nightly drink specials, Dave's Place won't let you down for dinner.
Price 1510 East 4th Street, North Platte, or online at davesplacemp.com.
Whoop, whoop.
North Platte Coast Sports.
Welcome back here to the Doghouse, FM 98.1, AM 1410, live streaming on our WB's Fun Center live stream at NorthPlattePost.com. 36-3 on our Wicked Fast scoreboard in favor of North Platte High School over Omaha South. Complete domination by the Bulldogs in this first half. I mean, they were just getting everything they wanted and then some. It comes from the easy turnovers they're getting on the defensive side that then turns into transition points, which then comes back full circle with another steal on the defensive side because they're exerting their full court pressure, and then they get another easy bucket. And that's just how really the game has gone. There's no real notes or information because North Platte High School is just forcing so many mental and so many mistakes from this offense of Omaha South that the Dogs don't really even need to set up their offense in the half court because all of their opportunities are coming in transition, which they're executing very, very well on. Again, 36-3 with 4:49 left to go. Of course, it's a tough series because these two are playing games 4 and a 5 seed, so it's always going to take the lower of the two teams to put up against a team that's just a little bit tier above. And unfortunately for Omaha South, they had to drive all the way out here for this tough North Platte opponent who, again, if there's one team you don't want to face in the playoffs who has a ferocious defense, it's North Platte High School. And of course, if you're a team that's on a 13-game losing streak, this is the team you really don't want to face because North Platte really applies pressure from the get-go. And we saw that all throughout the first half. I mean, North Platte High School coach Hammond and the team not only exerted good, consistent pressure, but also stayed within the bounds of no excess fouls. And I think that's something to be very, very happy about if you're a fan of North Platte High School, is this team was able not only to get as many turnovers as they did and exert so much pressure like they did, but they didn't really need to use any in terms of the fouls. The most that have 2 fouls, Kamensky, Burke, and Hannibal all have 2 fouls each compared to the side of Omaha South with Genevieve Hodalee, who has 4, Gabriela Cabellos, who has 3, and that's where the foul troubles are persistent on Omaha South. Their best player, Genevieve Hodalee, who has yet to score, but has 4 fouls, so it's going to be tough to see her for the rest of the game. And now it's just going to be interesting to see what will North Platte do in this second half. That's going to be the big question. North Platte High School at the moment is leading 36-3. At some point, they are going to get that. I hate to say, they're going to get the running clock at some point. It's up to them on how they're going to be able to. When are they going to be able to do it, and how quickly can they get to that point so that they can? I think the more important thing is rest up, because they do have a game tomorrow if they continue on this path and trajectory that they are on, and that'll be against Millard North. Can they continue what they're doing and what they have done in the first half? We'll have to see when we come back. We'll jump into our game stats brought to you in part by State Farm agent Bobby Campbell when we do so here at FM 98.1, AM 1410, and live streaming on our WB's Fun Center live stream at NorthPlattePost.com.
Second half action is next on FM 98.1. As your American Family Insurance agent in North Platte, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Justin Thompson at the Justin Thompson Agency. Call me at 534-2400 or stop in at 501 South Dewey Street, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Insurance.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Foot and ankle pain holding you back? Great Plains Foot and Ankle is here to help. Whether you're dealing with turf toe, sprains, fractures, Achilles tendon issues, sports injuries to your foot or ankle, or need custom orthotics, their expert team provides the personalized care you need to get back on your feet. Don't let discomfort slow you down. Take the first step towards relief today. Call 308-532-3600 or visit gpfootandankle.com. Great Plains Foot and Ankle, because every step matters.
The Dogs play here on FM 98.1 and 1410 AM KWOQ AM North Platte. Enjoy great food from Merrick's Ranch House. There's 10% off online ordering, and Merrick's offers a 10% veteran and military discount. Dine in, order online at merricksnp.com, use DoorDash, or call 532-8200 for carryout.
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back here to the Doghouse, FM 98.1, AM 1410, and of course, video live streaming on our WB's Fun Center live stream at NorthPlattePost.com as we got to start our second half, and we've yet to see Omaha South come out of their locker room. Let's jump, though, into our game stats brought to you in part by State Farm agent Bobby Campbell. We'll meet you where you're at and help you get to where you want to be. On the side of the Omaha South Packers, who currently have scored 3 points so far, all coming from Genesis Ruiz from the free throw line. She's 3 for 5 with 5 rebounds. For North Platte High School, J.C. Burke leads the way with 11 points. She has 2 threes to her name as well, as that is where we sit in favor of North Platte High School scoring-wise. 7 points for Josie Douglas with 2 rebounds, 5 for Abby Kamensky, 4 for Kiki Williams, 2 for Ava Franzen, 2 for Chloe Hanneborg, and then 4 for Phoenix Brown. 36-3 as we now start the third quarter of play, as North Platte High School will look to be going on the offensive to start this second half. Just a couple points there, exactly, if I remember correctly, 7 points away from getting to the running clock, as Josie Douglas will be inbounding the basketball. Into the corner to Katie Titus. Titus, she'll step into the three. That's short. It's going to be a rebound on the side there by Jasmine Garcia. And now up the court comes Genesis Ruiz for Omaha South. 36-3 on our Wicked Fast scoreboard. And our halftime brought to you in part by Quick Stop. 27 locations open 24 hours a day. Quick Stop, always open right around the corner. Ruiz with the basketball. Now fires to Hodley. That's going to be Genevieve Hodley with her 4 fouls checking in, as that's going to step out of bounds. Genevieve Hodley, and a turnover for Omaha South as the Dogs are able to convert on a good defensive pressure and a trap on the far side out of bounds line. That first Genevieve Hodley out of bounds, and now with that, a 36-3 lead for North Platte High School as Burke fires down to Josie Douglas. Into the corner to Kamensky. Down low to Euling. Euling pivots around. Throws to Burke. She'll step into a 3. She's hit not 1, not 2, 3 threes today for J.C. Burke. That is 14 points for the sophomore. She has come alive behind the arc in today's ball game. In warm-up, she was looking fierce as there's a steal from Josie Douglas. Again, J.C. Burke was looking fierce in pregame warm-ups from beyond the arc as Douglas, going coast to coast, gets the bucket. 41-3 on our Wicked Fast scoreboard as Josie Douglas now has 9 points, and Genevieve Hodley comes up the court for Omaha South. Hodley down low in the paint to Garcia. That's going to dribble out of bounds. Last touched by Jasmine Garcia. As here comes a substitution, Destiny Cabeza will check in for Garcia, and the Dogs have another inbounds here with 6:36 left to go in this third quarter. 2 points away from the start of the running clock. As now, Burke around the perimeter, fires to Douglas. Douglas into the corner to Kamensky. She dribbles into the paint, puts her head down, swings to Burke for another 3. That's no good. Rebound on the side by Vivian Hodley, her 4th. And now up comes that's going to be Genevieve Hodley. Swings on over to Ruiz. Genesis Ruiz for 3 is airballed out of bounds. And now here comes another offensive possession for the Dogs. An opening for Genesis Ruiz from beyond the arc. She can't hit it. And now here comes an inbounds and up the court with it. Abby Kamensky. Kamensky now goes to the right side. Hands it off to Burke. Burke can have that one almost stripped away, and it will be stripped away by Gabriela Cabellos. As the Dogs will have a inbounds now here on the near sideline. 41-3, 5:56 left to go in this third quarter. Game number 1 of the A-2 District Girls Playoffs. Winner goes to take on Millard North as that shot is off the mark from Katie Titus, and it's rebounded by Genevieve Hodley. Hodley with some tempo. Now up the court, stops at the top of the three-point line, lost control of the basketball for a second. Now dribbles once more, top of the three-point line to Genesis Ruiz. Ruiz now drives on Kamensky, gets a screen, now picked up by Katie Titus. Switch back to, and a pass into the paint. Shot is up, and it is in. So that goes to Destiny Rodriguez as the first shot and first make for one Destiny Rodriguez Cabeza. As now the swing pass on over to Kamensky. 41-5. They try to get it down low to Katie Titus. That one's stolen away by Genevieve Hodley. As Hodley then has that stolen away, and Genesis Ruiz will now pick it up in transition as Hodley had it stripped. Phoenix Brown looking to check in for North Platte High School. Ball's in the open court. Ruiz trying to find it. Ruiz still has control of the basketball for Omaha South and the Packers. And she'll look to set the offense up. Swing pass to the far side to Hodley. Her shot is no good, and it's rebounded by Katie Titus. Second rebound for Titus. Now to the far side, Kamensky goes. She goes against Genevieve Hodley in a double team. Now to Euling. Euling to Douglas. Douglas drives and fires from 8. No good. Tipped. Fighting for the basketball as Katie Titus is able to collect it. The Dogs reset their offense to the far side. Burke. She'll dribble around the perimeter, and now a foul's going to be called. That's the fourth foul. As Gabriela Cabellos will get dinged for her fourth foul as Phoenix Brown and Chloe Handelborg check in for North Platte High School. First team foul for Omaha South is checking in now comes Juana Valdiva as she checks in for Cabellos. As Cabellos checks out with her 4 fouls. 41-5 on our Wicked Fast scoreboard. 4:20 left to go here in this third quarter. As there's Abby Kamensky with a head of steam. She can't get the shot to fall. It's rebounded by Chloe Handelborg, then stolen away by Valdiva, and then stolen again by Josie Douglas, and then stolen almost again by Valdiva as Douglas will step it back to Addison Ewing for 3. Oh, no good. Handelborg's trying to fight for it. Handelborg will not be able to keep it alive as she's the last to touch it. Some back and forth action on the defensive steals for both Omaha South as well as North Platte High School. It results in a turnover for the Dogs, and here comes Omaha South, but they immediately turn it over on the other end as Kamensky, in some trouble with the ball, finds Josie Douglas as Douglas drives into a triple team and a foul called against Genesis Ruiz. Second foul for Ruiz. And with that, another inbound, this time for the Dogs and Abby Kamensky. He's on the baseline. 3:45 left to go here in this third quarter. Now she throws it all the way out to Douglas. Now to Handelborg. To Phoenix Brown at the right elbow. She lost the basketball as it's stolen away. That was, I think, Genevieve Hoda-Lee who got a hand on it. And now Hoda-Lee will come to the near side, trying to cross over Handelborg into the paint. Her shot is up. No good. And they're going to call it travel on Genevieve Hoda-Lee. And an opportunity for Omaha South thwarted by a mistake. And now here comes Abby Kamensky. Both the Dogs and the Packers have gone scoreless through a majority of this third quarter. To Ewing in the paint. Her turnaround jumper is no good. Rebound by Genevieve Hoda-Lee, and they're going to call a foul on Josie Douglas as she tries to rock it in for the rebound. Second foul for Douglas with 3:18 left to go in the third quarter. As here comes Genesis Ruiz up the court for Omaha South and the Packers. 3:10 left to go here in this third quarter. 41-5. Ruiz drives in on Chloe Handelborg into a double team, and then a travel will be called against Genesis Ruiz as she was looking for a foul. And now slowly taking it up the court, Abby Kamensky, North Platte High School, 41-5 on our Wicked Fast scoreboard. You download the My Phillips 66 app yet, as a foul's going to go against Genesis Ruiz. Beautiful feed from Kamensky to Josie Douglas on the baseline. And that's the third for Genesis Ruiz. Timeouts brought to you in part, of course, by Kevin McGann and the Fortifying Group, and our scoreboard sponsor, of course, going to go the way of Wicked Fast. Have you downloaded the My Phillips 66 app yet? If not, you're missing out on so much savings with Wicked Fast. That free throw made by Josie Douglas. She's 2 for 4 in today's game, as checking out comes Juana Valdiva. Checking in comes Erlinda Tercero as Douglas goes perfect from the free throw line, 3 for 5. She has 11 total points. It's 43-5 on our Wicked Fast scoreboard with Genesis Ruiz up the court. She'll pass it to Genevieve Hoda-Lee. Hoda-Lee in a double team. Trying to pass, and she'll look for Tercero, and it goes out of bounds. As that is a turnover for Omaha South, as the Dogs now will take it up the court, leading 43-5, 2:40 left to go here in this third quarter. Up the court, Kamensky with it. She'll cross the half-court line and set things up offensively in the half-court. The pass now to Douglas in the left corner. To Handelborg, 4-3. That's way off the mark. Fought for by Phoenix Brown. She keeps it alive. It somehow bounces off of Genesis Ruiz's knee, and it sneaks its way out of bounds. And the Dogs will have an inbound, still in control of possession, up 43-5 as Kiki Williams looks to check in. Douglas dribbling around the perimeter. Now to Handelborg. Handelborg drives, kicks to Kamensky. She thought about the 3. Into the paint she goes to Ewing. From 17 out. Yes! Addison Ewing gets her first 2 points in today's game. 45-5 on our wicket pass scoreboard, with Ava Franzen also looking to join Kiki Williams with a substitution, as that's a foul going the way of North Platte High School. That's the third for Josie Douglas. As checking in comes now Kiki Williams and Ava Franzen, with Genesis Ruiz now at the free throw line. She has 3 points in today's game, all of them coming from the charity stripe, and she'll miss her first. She's 3 for 6. As Williams and Franzen check in, Douglas and Euling check out. As Genesis Ruiz looks to avoid going 0-2 from the free throw line, will make the second, so she's got 4 for 7, 4 points for Genesis Ruiz. 45-6 with 1:19 left to go in this third quarter. Franzen kicks now to Brown. Back to Franzen. She's in the paint. Her shot is up, and it's good. Eva Franzen with a beautiful touch from 6 feet out gets her second bucket today. 47-6 on our wicked fast scoreboard with a minute left to go in the third quarter. Genesis Ruiz with the basketball. Around the perimeter she goes. She'll pick her dribble up. Pass it to Tercero on the baseline. Her shot, no good. Stolen away by Abby Kamensky. Kamensky now 1-on-2 fast break. Kamensky going coast to coast. And a foul will be called against, that's right, that'll go against Genevieve Hodalee. That is the 5th foul against Genevieve Hodalee. And with that, her night will come to an end, as checking in comes Jasmine Garcia, as well as Gabriela Cabellos, as Abby Kamensky will be at the free throw line to shoot 2. And her free throws will most certainly end this third quarter, with the Dogs leading 47-6 and the running clock initiated. Kamensky starts off her trip perfect. She's now 2 for 3. She's got 6 points in today's contest. As Kamensky fires another one. That one's going to be way short. It's going to be rebounded by Hannah Borg, but that is how this third quarter will come to an end. North Platte High School leading 48-6. We come back to the Doghouse on FM 98.1, AM 1410, and of course live streaming on our WB's Fun Center live stream at NorthPlattePost.com.
Taylor is living the Runza dream.
The Fry life is the high life.
He's stacking up rewards on the Runza mobile app.
Points on points on points on points.
That's a lot of free food from Runza.
Yep, I'm headed there for lunch today.
Download the Runza mobile app to start getting rewards. Because from the way we make it to the way it makes you feel, Runza makes it all better.
Even if it's been years since you graduated, your college team is your team for life. Well, you can have a Farm Bureau agent for life, and auto, and home, and business insurance. Imagine that. One insurance agent for everything. It's that simple. So get a Farm Bureau agent for life.
Visit Jay Engel in North Platte at www.fbfs.com.
Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company.
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back here to the Doghouse, FM 98.1, AM 1410, and of course video live streaming on our WB's Fun Center live stream at NorthPlattePost.com. 48-6 on our Wicked Fast scoreboard. Have you downloaded the MyPhillips 66 app yet? If not, you're missing out on so much savings with Wicked Fast. Also, thank you to our other Sports Zone sponsors here for today's game. That goes away to The Gathering Spot, a home for all gatherings. Place for baby showers, wedding showers, birthdays, anniversaries, family reunions, and so much more. As well as Bad Apple Repair, from cracked screens to busted speakers and even those stubborn charging ports. They got you covered with fast, friendly, reliable coverage and service at Bad Apple Repair. Beautiful set design play from North Platte High School as the pass from Addison Ewing to Josie Douglas results in a foul on the shot. That foul goes against Genesis Ruiz. That is her 4th foul in today's ball game, with the running clock still going nice and strong, as Douglas will miss that free throw after going perfect from the free throw line in her last shots. She'll unfortunately start this one off 0 for 1. As checking in now comes Juana Valdiva, as Genesis Ruiz will go to the bench. Next free throw from Douglas is in. She's now 4 for 7. She has 12 total points in today's ball game, 49-6. Now to the near side, Valdiva with the basketball. Passes it on over to Tercero. Tercero in a little bit of trouble now in a double team. Needs to find a passer. Able to find it in Garcia. And then over to Cabeza. Oh, there's Kiki Williams getting into the passing lane with a steal. Williams going coast to coast. Oh, she can't get the layup to fall. And that's rebounded by Gabriela Cabellos. And now up the court comes Cabellos as that one sneaks away, and it's picked up by Kiki Williams. Williams slowly but steadily will drive into the paint. Swing passes over to Douglas. Douglas to Burke. Burke around the perimeter now in a double team. Passes it into the paint. Hand off now to Douglas. To a cutting in Kiki Williams. Oh, beautiful pass from Josie Douglas to Kiki Williams. 6 points for Williams. And here comes a full rotation of 5 players for North Platte High School. The reserve unit now looking to check in. Phoenix Brown, J.C. Fox, Ava Franzen as well, I believe, as Katie Titus and Chloe Hanneborg as a foul will go against J.C. Burka. She was trying to get the steal away from Jasmine Garcia. Third for Burke, but won't matter as checking in now comes the reserve units for North Platte High School in their final time here at the Doghouse this season. Of course, you hate to say it, the final time for Abby Kamensky and Addison Euling, as the inbound now goes to Valdiva. Valdiva almost has that stolen away as it's poked away by Chloe Hanneborg. Valdiva on the far side into a double team. Passes it, tipped away by Hanneborg, out of bounds, intended for Cabeza. And now here comes an inbounds from Omaha South on the far sideline. Destiny Rodriguez Cabeza will inbound it. Trying to find an opening. She needs some help. Gets it in to Valdiva. Valdiva, guarded by Hanneborg, bounces off of a foot, picked up by Chloe Hanneborg. She looks to go full court, and then foul called against Juana Valdiva. That is the first foul for her, and with 4:34 left to go on our wicked fast scoreboard, the Dogs will have an inbounds underneath the basket. Phoenix Brown will be inbounding it for North Platte High School. Is Brown with an inbound to Hanneborg. Now great passing to Franzen from the left elbow. Off the backboard. Ava Franzen is perfect so far today. She has 6 points in this contest, 53-6, with 4:09 left to go in the ball game. What a day for Ava Franzen. She's perfect from the field as that ball sneaks into the hands of Phoenix Brown. Now up to Chloe Hanneborg in transition. Hanneborg stumbles, and she gets called for the travel as she lost her own footing as she tries to speed it up the court. As I think I just saw a smile from head coach Tyson Hammond. As now slowly up the court now comes Juana Cortez Valdiva. She'll pass it to Jasmine Garcia. Garcia on the right wing to Valdiva. She'll fire up a three. Well, that's just going to be off the mark. And going to be saved almost by Gabriela Cabellos. She almost was able to keep it alive, but it's tipped out of bounds. And with 3:20 left to go, an inbound now for North Platte High School. Chloe Hanneborg up the court. Hanneborg hands it off to J.C. Fox. Fox swing passes to Phoenix Brown, to Franzen in the paint. Franzen with a wide open shot. Ava Franzen has 8 points. She is still perfect from the field. Have yourself a playoff game. Ava Franzen off the bench. 8 points to go along with being perfect for her 8 points. And now another big substitution will be checking in for North Platte High School as throw all the way up now to Katie Titus, who passes it down low to Phoenix Brown, and she'll step out and reset the offense for the Dogs. To Fox, to Hanneborg, down low in the paint to Katie Titus. Her shot is up. It's no good. Rebounded by Jasmine Garcia. And now Garcia will take it up the court for Omaha South with 2:30 left to go. Garcia tries to hand it off to Caballos. It's off the fingertips and almost saved by Phoenix Brown. Analia Mora checks in alongside Ari Reyna. Also checking in, Abby Stifler for North Platte High. So get to see some of the JV unit check in to today's game. Also checking in, Adelie Terry. Caballos into a double team. Stifler there trying to get the ball away. Oh, Moore is there as well, but Caballos somehow picks it up, fires the shot, it's in. Good shot from Gabriela Cabellos, and that's going to be a turnover as Ava Franzen unfortunately stepped over the line trying to inbound the basketball. And now Omaha South will look to continue to put some points into their column trailing 55-8. Good look coming in from Gabriela Cabello. Says, how about Garcia for three? That one just a bit short. Fought for, picked up, and now going the other way. Here comes Adelaide Terry. Her shot is up. It's in. Adelaide Terry picks up her first 2 points today. And if I remember correctly, her first 2 points of this varsity season, as that pass is going to be stolen away once again by Terry. Adelaide Terry, can she make it 2 for 2? Up steps. The shot is no good. She gets the rebound. Next shot is no good, but a foul is going to be committed against Adelaide Terry. That goes against Juana Cortez Valdeva. And now Adelaide Terry to the free throw line. The freshman will now go to the free throw line with 45 seconds to add to her point total. She makes the first one. Terry's got 3 points. Time is going to expire here in just a couple seconds. 33 seconds left to go in the ball game. Terry, airballs the second, and that'll be an inbounds now for Omaha South with 23 seconds left to go in the ball game. Up the court now with it comes Cabeza. She'll pass it to Valdeva. 17 seconds. Valdeva slowing it down, comes to the near side. Gets a screen. Valdeva guarded by Mora. Now stolen away. Here comes Adelaide Terry again with 8 seconds. She's trying to keep hold of the basketball. Throws it to Mora. Mora with 2 seconds. 1 second. Oh, that gets to Stippler as time expires, but that is how this game comes to an end. North Platte High School takes down Omaha South and the Packers in round number 1 of this A-2 District Girls first round play-in game. That means the Dogs will be going to Miller North tomorrow at 7 o'clock for first tip. And the winner of that game will go to a district championship match with a potential state spot on the line. 58-8 on our Wicked Fast scoreboard. Have you downloaded the Mike Phillips 66 app yet? If not, you're missing out on so much savings with Wicked Fast. We'll step aside and take a break. We come back to the Doghouse. Yep, you know it. It's our Quick Stop post-game show right here, FM 98.1, AM 1410, and live streaming on our WB's Fun Center live stream at NorthPlattePost.com. Here, but another round at River's Edge is still open. Don't forget about the new winter hours that are Wednesday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. And if you're craving something special, join them for their prime rib dinner every Friday and Saturday nights from 5 to 9. It's the perfect way to warm up this winter. So gather your friends, come enjoy the cozy atmosphere, and let them serve you at another round at River's Edge.
Flying a car is not always the most pleasant experience, but it doesn't have to be that way. A quarter of a century. That's how long Premier Toyota has been in the North Platte community, delivering a car buying experience that's friendly, easy, and fun. Check PremierAutoplex.com first, then stop by 2600 South Willow Street in North Platte. See Premier Toyota for your next new Toyota or pre-owned vehicle. Premier Toyota at PremierAutoplex.com, just south of I-80, North Platte.
Starting something new can be challenging. At Mid-Plains Community College, we see what it takes to build your dreams and through our educational instruction, make them a reality. Whether you are learning a new skill that can take your professional career to the next level, or you're looking to change your life through our educational offerings, you can build a successful future. Enroll today and begin transforming your future at mpcc.edu. That's mpcc.edu.
The Dogs play here on FM 98.1 and 1410 AM KWOQ AM North Platte. Enjoy great food from Merrick's Ranch House. There's 10% off online ordering, and Merrick's offers a 10% veteran and military discount. Dine in, order online at merricksnp.com, use DoorDash, or call 532-8200 for carryout.
Save money at the pump at Quick Stop with the DinoPay app. DinoPay offers contactless payment using your preferred debit or credit card. The savings add up with 12 cents per gallon and even more on Tuesdays and Thursdays with rollbacks for savings of 15 cents per gallon. Savings with Sinclair DinoPay, saving you at the pump. Don't forget Frazzle Gourmet Slushes and For Real Shakes and Smoothies. Gourmet coffee at everyday low prices on your favorite beers.
Family first. My dad used to tell us that all the time. But family first wasn't just something he'd say to us. It was how he lived every day of his life. And it's how I try to live mine too.
At Shelter Insurance, our agents are dedicated to helping provide personalized auto, home, and life protection that puts your family first.
See me, Pete Foltz, at 501 South Jeffers for a free insurance review.
Are foot and ankle problems slowing you down? At Great Plains Foot and Ankle, they specialize in treating turf toe, sprains, fractures, Achilles tendon injuries, and sports injuries to your foot or ankle. Their expert team provides personalized care and top-notch orthotics to get you back on your feet. Don't let pain hold you back. Visit Great Plains Foot and Ankle and step into comfort. Call them today at 308-532-3600 or visit gpfootandankle.com. Great Plains Foot and Ankle, your step towards better health.
Here at Runza, customers always ask us,
why do you trick us into eating cabbage?
No, they ask, when are you going to bring back the Italian Runza sandwich? And the answer is, right now.
Cool. The Italian Runza's back. What is an Italian Runza?
It's got ground beef, Italian sausage, black olives, mushrooms, mozzarella, and savory tomato sauce.
And no cabbage. What's Italian for sign me up?
Good question. The Italian Runza is back for a limited time. Runza makes it all better.
It's the Quick Stop post-game wrap-up. Quick Stop never closes, with 24 locations open 24 hours a day.
Welcome back here to our Quick Stop post-game show. 27 locations open 24 hours a day. Quick Stop always open right around the corner. It is a 58-8 victory for North Platte High girls basketball as they take down Omaha South and the Packers in the first round of the A-2 district girls bracket. They'll be taking on Miller North tomorrow with the shot at the district championship on the line. Dogs I would say not against. They are very well versed in their traveling matchups as they've been traveling a whole heck of a lot. So it's another day in the office. And joining me once again, as always, for our post-game coaches interview, head coach for North Platte High School girls, Tyson Hammond. Coach, it's good to always start the playing game in the first game of the tournament off with a bang. You get the victory. You also defeat your 6-game losing streak. So really take me through how happy you feel about today's game, because I thought holistically you took care of business. You got a lot of the things I thought you were looking to get done with great defensive aggression and good clean offense.
Yeah, that's anytime you get a chance to play a home game. We got a little bit lucky and got one extra one. So super excited for the opportunity to play at home one more time. Our seniors got a chance to play here again. And we got to win on our home floor. So that's really at the end of the day, what you're trying to do, is you're trying to take care of your business right now. And then we get ready for tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, you got Miller North tomorrow. Of course, it's always a fun thing to talk to coaches because there's such a differing opinion on would you rather have maybe a couple extra days rest before you play your first game, or would you rather maybe get a little bit of some in-game action before you go play your next game? Of course, you get a little bit, as you said, a little bit of some pregame warm-up before you'll take on Miller North tomorrow. Are you more of the coach that would rather maybe play one game before you get into some playoffs like you did here, or would you maybe want an extra day to get some rest and keep all the people who are trying to get healthy more healthy?
Well, we had plenty of rest here. We didn't play at all last week. Our game with Gretna East got canceled, so we don't need any more of that right now. Normally I love the prep time, but we've had that. We had Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Monday. We had 4 days to get ready for today and tomorrow. So another day isn't going to make any difference in that. We've got scouting reports and everything ready to go. So if we hadn't had that time, then maybe a day would be nice, but we've had that opportunity here. So we're good with where we're at right now, and we're excited to get a chance to play another game tomorrow.
Yep, and I think a good thing to keep continuing with momentum. Offense looks really good, even in the half-court setting. You got a lot of course transition points, but I thought a lot of really good momentum and movement happened on the offensive side in the half-court that at least keeps you positive that you want to look to see that continue tomorrow.
Yeah, that's, Omaha South plays hard. They were missing their best player today. but hats off to them for playing hard. And they play a lot of zone, which is, the opposite of what we'll see tomorrow. Millard North will, they'll get out and they'll full court pressure and play a lot of man-to-man. So, there's not a lot of carryover from today. Tomorrow's a whole different game, and that's all right. That's part of basketball. That's why it's hard to win games, because everybody's different and everybody does different things. If everybody did the exact same thing every game, it'd be really easy to prepare for. So, but that's what makes it a hard game. So, different game tomorrow, different challenge, and excited for that opportunity, because really that's what it is. That's, high school kids only get so many chances to play. They only get so many chances to do this stuff with their friends. That's what's great about high school sports. And that's why we love trying to encourage our kids to play 2 or 3 sports, because this is really what, kind of it's all about, is getting opportunities to do this with your friends. And, we earned the chance to do that one more time tomorrow, and we'll go and try to see if we can find a way to earn ourselves another chance to do that. So that's what it's about this time of year, is trying to find more chances to play.
And of course, somebody who saw some opportunities here today. Good to see Kiki Williams get back on the basketball court. Not too much minutes on the floor, but even in that short extended span, you can really see how good she's now starting to move around.
Yeah, she just got cleared a couple days ago, so we know she's not going to be able to do a lot. 7 weeks without any conditioning and not a lot of opportunity to move there. So we just wanted to give her a chance to get in tonight and get her feet wet a little bit and play. And we were glad she was able to do that. That way, she was able to get into one and before the end of the season. So really excited for her to start getting healthy again, and give her a good chance to get ready for her track season now. She's a great athlete. Track is one of her stronger sports as well. So excited for her to get that opportunity.
Yep, another multi-sport athlete, volleyball, basketball, and track. Now, of course, we'll get into the keys you have written down tomorrow as you take on Millard North again at that shot of potentially making, after that game, a championship appearance in the A-2 district bracket.
Compete like crazy. That's what it's all about. Be tough enough to compete like crazy, and don't worry about the outcome. The outcome's going to be what it is. If we play well, we'll have a chance to win. If we don't play well, it'll be tough. So we got to compete from the start, and that's really what it's all about.
Coach, thank you so much as always for stopping on by. Can't wait to see you tomorrow up in Omaha.
Yep, sounds good. Thank you.
Head coach Tyson Hammond once again stops by, joins me here. North Platte High School comes away with the victory over Omaha South. Let's jump into our game stats, brought to you in part by State Farm agent Bobby Campbell. We meet you where you're at and help you get to where you want to be. And for the points that came away from Omaha South, 4 for Genesis Ruiz, 2 for Gabriela Caballos, and then also getting a bucket, Destiny Rodriguez for Omaha South. On the side of North Platte High School, leading the way, J.C. Burke. She had 14 points today, 3 threes to her name. 12 points for Josie Douglas. She was 4 for 7 from the free throw line. 8 points for Ava Franzen. She was perfect from the field off the bench. Really strong performance for Ava Franzen. 6 for Amy Kamensky with 5 rebounds as well. 6 for Kiki Williams with 3 rebounds. And then Katie Titus didn't have a bucket, but did have 3 rebounds as well. Chloe Hanneborg had 2 points, and then 4 points for Phoenix Brown. That'll do it for us here today. I will see you all tomorrow in Omaha as North Platte High School, the number 4 seed, takes on the number 1 seeded Millard North in Omaha with tip-off at 7 o'clock. Our quick stop pregame at 6:50 live on FM 98.1, AM 1410, and always video live streaming on our WB's Fun Center live stream, NorthPlattePost.com.
Year, new ride. Looking for a car buying experience that's a cut above the rest? Welcome to Zeller Motor Company, where you can experience the difference. With over 30 years of combined sales expertise, Nate and Justin will help you kick off the
Looking for a blast of fun? Head to Wild Bill's Fun Center. Get lost in our thrilling arcade, hit a strike in their state-of-the-art bowling alley, and dive into the ultimate laser tag showdown. It's the perfect spot for fun, whether you're 5 or 95. It's fun for the whole family. It's also the perfect place to have a birthday party with their party rooms. Wild Bill's Fun Center, 1100 South Jeffers in North Platte, where the fun never stops.